Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast, the dark side of on a Saturday night. And thank you. The podcast is your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door, talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I'm your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes. Joining me, as always, the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are you doing tonight, Belle?
You know what? I'm a little bit amused, and yeah, we jammed out to an awesome song before show. It's already shaping up to be a good night. How are you, Scott?
I'm good. Who's the artist? Who did we play tonight?
That was Paul Ridley, who was a recommendation by Gadgets on our Discord, and apparently Gadgets and Paul are related. So yeah.
Yes, and the cool thing is that we got licensed. Paul just came back and said, "Yeah, use it. Knock yourselves out. No royalties. Just go have fun." So, yes, we have an official musician for the channel. Round of applause for that, guys. Thank you. Here at the podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market. Bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo, it's no longer acceptable. Time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto. Welcome to the podcast. And you'll just get a rim shot because I use the applause too much. So you just get a rim shot on this one. And thank you. We got a fun show tonight, guys. We have some mean stuff. We have some nice stuff. We have some money stuff. So whatever you happen to be interested in, I think we might be able to take care of you tonight. And we do have a special announcement, because we get so many emails and we get so many requests and DMs and all that other good stuff. I'm proud to, we're going to make an announcement. All right. We're going to make an announcement here in about 17 minutes. A very, very special announcement. You guys might want to stick around for that because the Powerbottom Testnet has officially launched. We cannot wait to tell you about it. We have all of the information. I'm going to be sharing that with you here just before we go to the first break. So please stick around for that. I've been a little bit under fire. I'm always under fire, man. Anytime I talk about AMP, I get completely there's some reasonable people there. There's some reasonable, rational people, man. But you're fighting up against just the cult leaders, man. That's the funny thing is that there's no way that you can realistically defend any of this. It simply can't be done. A simple video today. I asked one question. You launched your testnet. Very exciting. I can see it. Everybody's up in arms, and we can't wait. And oh my God, the future is now. And I simply asked, what does it do? What does your product do? What is Ampera going to do? What is this testnet testing? What anything? Tell me what you're doing. What's it going to be? Is it going to be consumer facing? Is it business facing? Are you launching as an L2? Are you going to sprout out and build an L1 somewhere? What are you doing? What would you say you do? And I've not gotten an answer. I'm never going to get an answer because they can't answer it because they don't know. They are simply excited because they got an announcement, and all this is going to do is give them a good 3 months, 6 months, 9 months worth of absolute silence that people will defend because, hey, testnet. You keep saying they're not delivering. They got you the testnet. The testnet is live. Well, what does it do? What doesn't it do? All right, what doesn't it do? You do not understand the potential of this testnet. It's going to be so incredible. It's going to blow your mind. You can't believe what's about to happen here. Okay, so what would you say it does? It doesn't matter what it does. What matters is that it exists. They've been building through the bear, building. And now it's here, and I don't understand why you're not excited about this. Well, sir, I'm excited about it because I don't understand what the hell it's supposed to be. What is the product? What does it do? Anything. Tell me anything. You know what? I don't have to explain to you because you know what? You simply wouldn't get it. It seems like they're taking the ICP method here. That's what it was, man. Internet Computer Protocol. They're kind of taking the page out of the ICP book that if you don't have at least a doctorate level education in economics, you won't understand what we're saying anyway. So we're just not going to say anything. Just accept that we know and that you don't, but you got to keep buying. You just got to keep pushing it in, man, because this is it. This is great. So yeah, man, if it's that easy and everybody's that excited, fine, man. Powerbottom Testnet, it is up. It is coming. We're seeking volunteers. to test the help test the testnet because it's already up. And yeah, so that's it, man. I'm excited. Belle, you excited about this? We've been at this for years. All right, years of development in this. Are you excited? Are you jazzed up because we launched testnet?
I'm really excited, and you know what? I want to celebrate by having a breakfast cookout at my place.
Yeah, are you gonna serve pancakes? Please say you are, because that's just perfect, man. All right, so yes, we're
blueberry.
Blueberry pancakes. All right, so we're gonna get into some fun stuff tonight, just because it's Saturday night. I'm allowed to. Look, man, we've been live all week. And it's okay to let your hair down every now and again. I clearly don't have any, but yeah, I'm going to let my metaphorical hair down and have some fun. But we do have to get to some business first. As I talked about on the Discord this morning, I don't even know if anybody looks at the Discord anymore. I still post things, man, but it's there's not a lot that goes on over there. So Harbor Protocol, if you guys are familiar with Harbor Protocol, recently had an exploit. This is Harbor Protocol, by the way. Interchain stablecoin protocol on Comdex. Now, I think I was one of the few people who was actually supporting this, because I do like stable tokens. I like what they have going on. I'm all about that. But obviously, they were in such a hurry to rush. Such a rush to launch, to get up, and to build, that they apparently forgot to plug a hole. Because when I woke up this morning, I was down $2,800 on a single pool that was a stable pool. It was Composite and Beakery over on Crescent. And I know I've showed these things to you guys every now and again. I'm sure if you can confirm that there was, in fact, money in there. There isn't anymore. I mean, come on. Let me find the pool. I'm looking for it right now, guys, because I pulled out. So it does pulled out. Belle, I pulled out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where the hell did it go? Or is it completely wiped out? Yeah. Comdex, Beakery, right there. So this pool a little bit ago was about $45,000. At least it was last night, because about 25% of that was all my money. So when I woke up and saw that all that money was gone, I was like, okay, what exactly is going on here? And then we went over and took a look at the composite page, and we see that this one suddenly entered stable curious range. And yeah, basically all my money went away. So I made a quick video. I put it up on the Patreon. It's open to everybody. If you're in composite, get the fuck out. All right. They tried. It was neat. It was fun. They were having a good time building. They just weren't building terribly securely, and your money's gone now, and the token is no longer stable. And yeah. I actually put that up on Twitter, and I got a response from them, from Harbor Protocol, and they just said, yes, we have been exploited. We are deeply researching it to find out what happened, and we got the wallet address. And yeah. And I asked them, I was like, look, man, you could come on the show. All you got to do, yeah, come on, Belle, send you an invite. You come on the show and tell everybody what you did. And considering that I already paid you $2,800, because I will never get that money back. That is gone. I will never, ever get that money back. So I consider it spent. So if it's spent and I gave you $2,800, because you can't secure your network, I think you could give me 20 minutes of your time. All right, that's a hell of an hourly salary. That's like $8,500 an hour. I already paid you. So why don't you come on and just explain it? And yeah, I got nothing out there but crickets. So I'm not terribly shocked. Whatever they were doing, I'm done with it. It was neat. I think it was a fun experiment. There's still a lot of exposure to this token because they got pools of these things everywhere. Got them on Crescent. I know it's over there on Shade. I know that exists over here on Osmosis. So most of the big, I didn't look at Kajira, but if I did, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see Composite there. So anywhere that this token was is now a vulnerable position. And if you're still holding it, you do you, bro. We don't give financial advice. I sold it all. I will never, ever, ever revisit that. It was neat. I tried to support young, growing product. That's what I do here. I tried to come up. I tried to support them, holding it up, doing all that stuff. And I basically, that's it. So that money got, a good deal of that money got poofed. I'm never going to get it back. They will not answer me. So yeah, we're just going to call that one dead and buried. If you were going forward, look, if you want to play around with that, go for it. I will not. I'm done. It was great. It was fun. And all I did was lose money on that. I got absolutely beat up. All right, so look, that's it. I'm going to close out the Harbor Protocol. If you still want to support them, believe in them, they're the future. Everything, they're making the world a better place. Knock yourself out. I can't do. Oh, and my vault got cleared out too. I did it. They had a neat thing. You could provide liquidity. You could pull out composite. You can do this and this and this and get up to 190% APR. So I threw $1,000 in there. I was like, sure, okay, let's see how it works. I'm gonna go before I recommend it. You guys notice I haven't been talking about this. I go before I start talking about it. I want to make sure it works. Want to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And yeah, that is gone. All of that just gone. So I don't expect to get that back either. Yeah, so, okay, but for me, that closes the book on Harbor. You're not going to hear about it from anybody else because nobody really cares. Your Cosmos reporters, they don't really care about that. They care about Kajira and Akash and yeah. So, yeah, enjoy. Cheers. I'm kind of all the way done with that. And by the way, for the Ampera people or any AMP people out here, this is called DeFi. All right, this is the Wild West. This is the scary, scary Wild West where a lot of funny stuff happens. Like you wake up and you lost $2,800 and you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, in a stable token, Bell. Stable token. Yeah, bye-bye. So, all right. We got that going, and we're going to beat up. We're going to get into some of the comments we got and all that stuff. People keep calling me out by name. I do a live stream. You know I'm going to show it. You do understand that the internet is written in ink, right? And as soon as you post it, it belongs to me now. So I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have my say. I like to do that. And from a money standpoint, guys, look, man, I am clearing so many positions right now. I am just busting out everything. But me and Bell have done something fun. We're saving it for the stream, and we're going to show it around to you guys here a little bit. So what we've been doing is I've been going just absolute short crazy. All right, I've been just shorting everything. Now, my big runner right now has been Akash, because what people don't seem to understand about crypto, and I don't understand when this became a thing, but once you sell, doesn't mean you can't buy back. It doesn't mean you can't get back in. It doesn't mean any of those things. Now, can't buy the volume that I did originally because I bought it at 18 cents, and I'm not going to buy something at $1.50 that I got at 18 cents, regardless of what they say on Twitter. But I can go absolutely nuts just shorting the hell out of it, and that's basically what I've been doing, is riding it up. I've been happy to do that, and this is today. So Bell and I made an agreement, and Bell is picking the tokens, and I am earning the money through day trading. That's it. And whatever she calls, that's what the money's going into. So we started this today, and this is what we're up today, $587 on DVPN. Why'd you pick DVPN, Bell? Why'd you pick Sentinel?
Because there's a lot of hypes around VPNs right now. I mean, the rumors going around that, okay, VPNs are going to be made illegal in the US. No, they're not, guys. But that rumors sell tokens. I mean, buy the rumor.
They do have a tendency. Now, you know my preference is Orchid, right? You know that I prefer Orchid over Sentinel, but I prefer Orchid over Sentinel because Orchid is just a much bigger project, but the app is great. The app is fantastic. If I don't care if you buy Orchid, it's indifferent to me. But if you do use a VPN, Orchid. All right, I'm just saying, man, that is the number one. It's the best Web3 app that exists is Orchid. Out of everything, out of 10, 12, 15,000 things that are out there going, Orchid is hands down the best. It is built for the user. Don't have to know crypto. You don't have to understand any of this stuff. All you have to say is go online, and you are, and it is absolutely fantastic. All right, so we'll give you that one. Why are you going with Fetch? Why am I pouring more money into Fetch? You know I was buying this stuff at 6 cents, right? That's where I was buying all this Fetch. So why are we going with Fetch now?
Well, I mean, they are still building new buildings out at Microsoft dedicated strictly to AI.
No, and I get that, but we're looking at this from the economics. I've never interviewed Bell. This is fun. We've never gotten to do this before, Bell. Why are you supporting this Why are you supporting Fetch from a investor scalping standpoint? Because you know I'm going to scalp it. This is what I do. All right, you understand that, right?
Yeah, I do. I actually am encouraging the scalping in this case.
So you're waiting for a 5 or 10%, and you just want me to dump it? Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to spin it up. Well, let me refresh here real quick. I want to see if I still have anything I can pull out with this. By the way, guys, what I'll do is on this, like in particular, is that I will buy $5,000 worth. and we bought it this morning. And every time, well, a couple of these, I got a cash. I hooked on Kudos. And yeah, those are good. But basically anything that goes over $5,000, I will just sell off the difference and I'll put it into another project. I mean, that's it. That's what I do. And at the end of the day, I will sell whatever's left and we'll revisit it in the morning. Now, the reason I do this is because I don't want to be exposed to overnights. I'm day trading this. All right. I'm not this at all. I'm not that guy. I have no interest in I'm fine seeing what it'll do, but I'm just as happy making money on market sentiment. I am. I'm thrilled. Look, and if this thing goes up to $8, great. I will be there the entire way, scalping the entire way. All right, because this is, again, what I do. And I take this money and I put it into other projects because diversification is a really, really, really good thing. I've already 5X'd this, all right? And I you know, where's the line here? I've already 5X'd it. I have secured those profits, all right, 100%. Secured those profits. They're locked in. I will not lose those. They're sitting there in USDC, and I couldn't be happier about it. But there's nothing stopping me from buying back in $5,000, letting it ride all day, pulling off profits, and then selling it at the end of the day. I'm not saying it's the method for everybody. I'm not. And I don't pay taxes on the $5,000 buy. I pay taxes on the gains. I have no problem paying taxes on the gains. And I'm not going to hold something in a year, for a year. That's what you need for crypto. You got to hold it a year before you are no longer in the capital gains bracket. I can't think of anything that crypto that I've held more than up to a year. Do you know what a year does to you in crypto? Do you know what it does? Should I show you the AMP chart? Is this what it, no, I'm not going to do that. And I can only write off so many losses. So as I start to clear positions, I'll put it into a cash position. I'll buy into something that is pumping. I'll buy into something that is hyping, that everybody is behind, that looks like it has something that I can make money on. That's what I do when I'm scalping, something that I can see as profitable, and I'm only looking for percentages. That's it. That's all I'm looking for are percentages. And when I catch a percentage like this right there, man, I've been cleaning this thing out all damn day. Let's see, we're at 5,054. Let's see if we went up, Eddie, 5,072. So once I get that up there, and we made some more money. That's why nobody tips, Bill. I guess that's why I have to do this to get you paid. All right, where are we going, Bell? DVPN or Fetch? Call it.
Oh, we're going to go with Fetch again.
Doing Fetch again. Okay. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's build up the Fetch. I know I'm stupid. I don't understand crypto. And how can I piss my money away like this? How much is that? About 45 tokens now? There you go. 45 tokens, $72. We swap it out. We get rid of it. And now we own 343 Fetch. And it cost me nothing. It cost me nothing at all, except all of that money that I could have made over there on a cash. Now, if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for this channel, I wouldn't be doing any of these things, all right? I would be simply turning this into cash over and over and over, making big buys, because I like to make big buys. But Bell thought it would be fun. You guys can actually see the process for those who were wondering right there. And this is the process. All right. That's what we did. We actually, Bell and I were watching a show this morning. We were watching a show called Heels. Anybody familiar with that? Have you seen it? It's on Stars. Excellent, excellent show, by the way, if you're into wrestling. I am. I'm into professional wrestling, so it's kind of in my wheelhouse. But yeah, we were watching that this morning, and I was just calling it up 150. All right. Buy DVPN. All right, hey, we're up 2.25. Buy Fetch, and we just kept doing that all morning. Yeah, so productive morning. I'm going to call that one good.
It's a bit more work than most people would think it is.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta have the courage to buy. You gotta have the courage to sell. That's all it comes down to, man. Look, there's no magic formula. I'm not smart. I'm not any of those things. Based on your comments and your feedback, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I simply don't understand crypto, and I'm cool with that. I am. But I'm just going to continue to do what I do to get myself profitable, and I'm kind of okay with that. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, crypto enthusiasts from around the globe, today marks an exhilarating moment as we gather to celebrate the launch of a revolutionary milestone, the Power Bottom Testnet. Round of applause for the Power Bottom Testnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me tell you about it. In a world defined by innovation, Power Bottom emerges as a beacon of limitless potential. This cutting-edge crypto token has captured the imagination of visionaries and disruptors alike. As the digital curtain rises on the testnet, we witness the embodiment of years of dedication, collaboration, and ingenuity. Imagine, podcasters, if you will, a future where the boundaries of what's possible are redefined. A future where empowerment meets innovation, where decentralized possibilities intertwine with real-world applications. The Power Bottom Testnet is your portal to this uncharted realm, a glimpse into the potential of what's to come. With a dynamic team of developers, experts, and enthusiasts behind the scenes, Power Bottom is poised to shake the foundations of the crypto landscape. Guys, as we embark on this journey together, all of us, consider this testnet launch not just an event, but a bridge between the present and the extraordinary future that we're shaping. Stay tuned, guys, for the journey has just begun. Witness the birth of a paradigm-shifting force. Experience the spark of innovation. And join us in unleashing the untamed potential of Power Bottom. Thank you for being a part of this groundbreaking moment. Guys, the future is now, and it's powered by the possibilities of Power Bottom. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. And I'm sure you guys are all excited. You're all excited about Power Bottom. Guys, just settle down, all right? It's testnet, so details will be emerging. They will be emerging very, very soon. Very, very soon, all right? That's like soon cubed. That's how quick they're going to be coming out. You can't wait. It's going to be great. Belle, do we got any questions, comments, concerns, or observations? And I already drank like most of this, so I'm going to be hammered by the end of this. Bring it, Belle.
Oh, we do. So Juan Sanchez. Sorry,
Juan.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Nobody that matters is buying AMP. You're just going to have to be stuck holding your bags.
You think I own this stuff? I own, I don't know. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's all look together. I like to be transparent. I understand that's not really the thing to do anymore. But yeah, let's take a look at my MetaMask because there's no way that what account am I on here? Hang on, I'm on Arbitrum. Hang on, let me switch it up. And I understand for the new AMP people that are not terribly familiar with the DeFi guys, it's going to change up here just a little bit. So 1 second, let's go. We don't want that one. Hang on, guys. I'm not crazy about MetaMask, but it's still the wallet to use here. So
Well,
1
and
second here.
I am
Am I on
gonna
it?
I'm gonna tag on to that one and go, okay, you know what? The nobody that matters is buying AMP. No,
Is that
that's
me? Am I the
wrong.
nobody that matters? I'm cool with it. I'm fine
Well,
with it, man, because I know I don't matter. I think Juan's busting balls, man. He's been with us a long, long time. Which goddamn account am I even on here? Because See where my ass is. Did they change this thing up again? All right, hang on. Let's all take a look. What do we got here in the old wallet? We have 32,000 amp. That's what we got in the wallet, valued at $67.93. And by the time we're done with this, I expect it to be, or by the time Amp's done with his run, I expect it to be about half that. I mean, there's no limit to the amount of zeros I can put in front of this. But Juan, I do still own some, so that gives me, I think it gives me license to say whatever the hell I want about it because I am, in fact, an investor. Belle, hope that answered the question. Carry on, please.
Bud, Scott, are you on Friend Tech?
Am I on what?
Friend Tech.
Friend Tech. No, that does not sound like something that I would be on that I am familiar with. But if you could expand on it a little bit, if it's something cool that I should jump on, I would certainly be willing to. Please carry on, Belle.
Into the cosmos. Akash is hands down the greatest crypto altcoin that exists.
Yeah.
I'm now hosting my sites on their Dockers. Akash for the win. Amp is poo. Scott, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. What? What else am I supposed to do here, man? We were actually, if you go back looking through the channel, you're going to see us talking about Akash a long time ago, long before most everybody else was talking about Akash. You can view our live streams because they were hosted from an Akash server. We literally have videos set up saying this is how you can set up your own live stream server on Akash. Just do this, just do this, just do this. We're using CloudMoss. We were doing all that. You see the tokens transfer. You can see every single thing. We literally showed you how to build the SDL. It's like, do it this, and this, and you're up. So I appreciate that I'm, considered late to the party. But guys, I was talking about this well before anybody else was talking about it. I was using it well before anybody else was using it. We have a VPN that we provide to the podcast Discord, a free VPN, which is hosted on. Where's that VPN set up on, Belle? What is that set up on?
Oh. Let me think. Oh yeah, Akash.
On Akash. Looky there. Round of applause.
And you set up a Minecraft server.
I got a Minecraft server. I got all kinds of stuff, man. We were just gulping up the servers, and the best thing is that our rates are locked in, so that's it. They can't jack us up. I have to have about 15 different Akash servers out there doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, man, as much as I appreciate everybody who showed up after the fact telling me how good it is and that I missed it, sir, I didn't. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what you want from me at this point. Do you want? Should I just plain hype it? I don't hype it, man. Now I'm making money on it. I still use the servers. Everything's cool. We were, again, man, all the way back. But I get it. It's going up. Anytime a token goes up, everybody steps in and they're going to tell you how you did it wrong. I get it. Been in crypto in a long time. Been broadcasting a long time. I love that you're using it. Sir, I love that you're actually utilizing the product for what it's supposed to be. I understand. I love that you recognize that it is a use case product and all that stuff. And yeah, man, look, good times for everybody. Everybody's making money. That's everybody should be happy. Everybody's picking up on this. But Akash is not one of these tokens that people have to buy to make the damn thing go up. What they have to do is utilize the product. The more people that are using Akash and paying for it with Akash, and even USDC, they're going to AMM. I got an explanation on that, so it's also going to be buy pressure on Akash. The thing that you should be telling people is this is how you use it, not this you should buy it. All right, leave the buying to people like me. Tell people how to use it. And you're going to do much better organically long-term that way as opposed to this. It is not a standard crypto. Akash, Jackal, Orchid, even Sentinel, Fetch to an extent. These are not organic. These are not just purely speculative products. These are use case products. So if you're going to tell anybody anything, and this goes out to the whole Twitterverse, tell people how to use it. And you're going to do a hell of a lot better long-term. Hope that answered the question. Belle, please carry on.
All right. So, John S., is that Ion Osmo pool is a sign of them stripping the decks? Crazy rewards to all the Ion holders, mostly Osmo OGs.
Yeah, it is, man. Look, we're not allowed to say it, but yes, it clearly is. Now, you're going to have an army of people. You're going to have the Atom Mafia. You're going to have everybody telling you out that it's not that. What they're telling you is believe what they tell you and don't believe your eyes, because that's what you're supposed to do here is simply do not believe your eyes. Yeah, man, look, Ion has been sketchy ever since its inception, man. It was one one of those. We're going to find a use for it any day now. Don't you worry about it. I know what the use is. You know what the use is. All right. We all know. I don't have to really carry on with this, but appreciate the question. Bell, carry on.
Norlu, what do you think about Flux? POW, it's similar to a cash use case.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are doing that. Flux, yes, is doing that. Render, obviously. Kudos. There's lots of different people that are doing it right now, but a cache, boy, they make it easy, man. Now, we tried to do the same thing we did on a cache on Kudos because, again, before I'm going to try it before I'm going to start talking it up, and I noticed that you're going to notice here you don't see a lot of Kudos videos. They lost control of their token, and if you cannot manage your token, I kind of doubt that you can manage a network like this that is based on paying with your token. So I kind of lost it there. Now it's gonna get, and it has been getting some speculative hype because it's riding off from a cache, but. Yeah, right now, I'm sorry, man. Look, you're fighting an uphill battle on this, man. A cache is simply the big dog right now. Everybody wants it. Everybody knows about it. Everybody is an expert. And yeah, welcome to the world. There we go. We're up another $41. Where do you want to put that $41, Bell? Where are we swapping that stuff to? Are we still going fetch? Is that what we're doing here?
Fetch.
Okay,
yep.
So let's peel off a little bit of the baby steps, guys. All right, there's no rush for this. We'll get there. What is that now? About 30 tokens? Yeah, we'll call it 30 tokens. All right, so we'll turn the 30 into fetch. I am diversifying through everybody who bought after me. This is called the greater fool theory, by the way. If you're not familiar with the terms and some of the basic econ stuff, this is called the greater fool theory. That means anybody who buys after me is my exit liquidity, and we're kind of displaying that. Can a cache go to $8? Sure. Will I be there? Sure. But will I have been a long-term holder at that point? No. Overnight, if we miss it, we miss it. But there's always going to be something going up. This is what I've been trying to explain in this for a long, long time. Something's always going up, man. And I'm very, very well diversified in my holdings. I'm spread all over the place. I got my base layer, which is my APRs. That gives me money whether or not anything's happening. I have my scalping money. This is what you're looking at right there. I keep my powder dry. That's why you see so much USDC sitting on there, so that when somebody makes a mistake, or I'm there to pull it in, man. That's all it is. I know it's crypto. It's scary. This is not the way we do it. And this is really for a lot of this for the AMP community. What you guys are stuck with is that you're basing this on a model that was worked during the bubble, where everything goes up, where everything will recover its all-time high, where max supply doesn't matter. It's just you're in the middle of a tech bubble, and you still have that mentality, and you simply will not believe your own eyes that, now here it is. So the whole time that I've been holding this just $5,000, dude, it's not even a lot. But since this morning, the $5,000 that I've been holding in a cache has turned into what is that, $920 in both DVPN and FET, and I still have my $5,000 in a cache. I don't understand why this is so hard for people to comprehend. All right, look, all you got to have. It's not for everybody, man. This is not financial advice. I would never, ever recommend to anybody to do what I do. Absolutely not. I can do it because I can take the losses. All right, I can miss and miss and miss and miss. All I got to do is hit once, and that's it. We're all back. And when you're running hot, I've been running hot lately, shit just kind of works out. But where it won't go is AMP. It just, I don't care what the price. I can see the price. I got it up there on the board right now. Look at that. That's your price, Bell. That's where it's at right now. This is it's dead money right now, man. And it's called opportunity cost. If you don't know what opportunity cost is, I'm not going to explain it. Google is your friend. If you don't understand what time value of money is, I'm not going to explain it anymore. Google is your friend. But this, you got to diversify. You got to put your money to work. And you were basing all of your hopes and dreams on a model that died 2 years ago. And you either change your mindset, man, or just do this. Just wave it bye-bye. You had a great experience. Crypto sucks. You move on to something else. Bell, please carry on.
R.A. Daniel, Scott, hi from Rockford, Illinois, by way of Southern California.
Awesome.
Have you dove into Seller or TrueFi?
No, sir, I have not. Right now, I'm in. There's a lot of places that I do want to branch into, guys. All right. I just haven't gotten there yet because I'm at a place right now that's just been stupidly profitable for me. And as much as I'd like to continue to go Gordon Gekko onto all other things right now, I'm doing this on tokens that I am intimately familiar with. I mean, intimately familiar with. Do your own research is incredibly important. But honestly, man, I think that's it. You have got to be deeply intimate with what you're trying to scalp. All right. You've got to understand what the high, what the low, what the risk, all that other stuff, so that when you see the moves that are going on, you can explain them. I understand why this is going up. I understand why this is going down. If you can't do that, man, then this is what you're doing. You're closing your eyes and you're throwing darts at a board, just kind of hoping for the best. I don't do that. So it takes me a long time when I'm researching a project because I have to look at the past performance. I have to go look at old tweets, old posts, old everything. I have to get all the way down into this stuff, guys, before I'm comfortable committing $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. I have to know. And what I'm looking for is, will I be profitable on this? Will I get 5% or 10%? Is that what I'm going to get? Because that's really all I want. I get it. It's not a 10X. It's not crypto. It's not exciting. All right, but if I can pull a 10% 10 days in a row, guys, guess what that is? 2X, just like that. And the state of the market is irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if Bitcoin's up, doesn't matter if Bitcoin's down, doesn't matter if it crashes overnight because I'm in a cash position. So unless it takes out USDC, I'm kind of good. I'm covered with that. So no, sir, I haven't looked at it. Bell writes all of these down, and when I get time, I go and look into them because I promise you guys, look, if you all tell me about a project that I'm not familiar with and I see it as being profitable and I invest in it, 10% of my profits I will kick to you directly because I would have never made those profits if it wasn't for you. And ask the other people that I've paid out. I always do it. I show it on videos. There's, we got nothing to hide here. Anyway, so no, sir, I haven't looked into it, but I will. Belle, please carry on.
That was actually the last question for the moment.
Is that it? I got everybody so damn captivated here. They don't want to ask anything else. Guys, don't be shy. I ain't gonna bite, or else I have to get into some of this silly amp stuff. Oh, this was it, and I'm gonna take a minute here to just have some fun. If you guys want my 11 herbs and spices, I'll give them to you. That was basically what my video was today. I didn't post this. I don't know who did, but that was fantastic. What is the amp testing for? Because that's what I was asking. That's what I was asking on the video. What does your testnet do? What does your product do? What is your protocol for? And I think the most important thing is, how does this gain value for the AMP token? How is nobody asking this question? You guys hold the AMP token. You are paying for development on this. You do understand that, right? That you are paying for this development through those AMP tokens. I don't think it's wrong of you to ask them, how is this going to benefit AMP? But for some reason, nobody does. Now, I've put this up. I put it in the comments. I didn't get anything. I said, please, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong. I'll retract it. I'll make a whole step. I will put down the old video. I'll leave it up because it proves that I'm an asshole who simply doesn't get it. Guys, look, there's no hubris here. All right? It's nothing personal. So if you got it, please tell me and let me, understand it. But somebody actually did post it up on the AMP Reddit. I'm not allowed to post here because I'm banned, but this seems to be the big one, and I don't know who this guy is. I really don't, but apparently he knows who I am. His response first, I'm going to do it. Look, Belle, I'm going to do it live read fashion because what I just did for Power Bottom, this is what he just did on this entire thing. First, I would recommend not taking a certain bald guy with a white goatee. Was he talking about me, Belle? Am I the bald guy with the white goatee?
When are people going to figure out that you're not bald?
I shaved my head, man. It's a choice. All right. This is a choice. I would recommend not taking a certain bald guy with a white goatee as an expert on AMP, Ampera, or Flexa. Yes. What would I know about it? I say this as your statements are directly parallel to his latest recording of incompetence on YouTube. He's a great source if you want to get rugged, though, because that's all I do. That is all I do, man, is come up here and lose money. Secondly, welcome aboard and feel free to read up / keep checking back. Start with the Ampera XYZ, which doesn't have much currently. What will be the home of both the protocol and the white paper as soon as the protocol is developed and as soon as the white paper is released. I do have to caveat this a little bit. You know what I've never seen in crypto, Bell? Ever. I have never seen a testnet launch without at least understanding what the testnet is, what it's supposed to be for, what the protocol is for. What are you doing? Let me ask you a question, Bell. You remember when Jackal Testnet launched?
Yeah.
What was the purpose of the Jackal Testnet?
To actually have test storage providers and perfect the data uploads and work out any bugs.
So, yes, it was the actual product, and they told you all about it. They said, this is what we're here, this is what we're doing, and then the testnet went up. And it's kind of funny how that works. It's been a long road, 6 months since the announcement in original Twitter Spaces. Both are introduced, described on the Medium page here. Part of the delay, because there have been delay after delay on this one, happened back in May, 3 months ago, when Will joined Ampera as the new CTO, using his experience from Consensus, as well as being a co-founder of Optimism. Some changes were made during the development stages of the protocol. Sir, what changes were made? And don't say you know, because you don't even know what the fuck it was supposed to be before they made these changes. Here's Ampera's tweet announcing his hiring. The idea of sounds like hacks, because it really, really does, is a good reason why you should do your own diligence instead of listening to miserable folks on social media. I assume that's me, because that was directly out of my video. It's nice to know that this guy watches everything. No Chance 550, dude. I own you, man. I'm living in your head. We should spend time together, man. Honestly, if we actually talked offline, you might actually like me, and I might be able to help you. Those involved with AMP's development and usage have also been tirelessly working and networking with various respected members of the cryptosphere like Zuko, Zcash, Charlie Lee, Litecoin, Robert Leshner, Compound, and Superstate, something that Richard Hart and Hex never could claim. In closing, because I fully answered your questions, looking forward to the future and hope you are as well. You probably won't hear about the upcoming wallet integrations with the aforementioned YouTube personality, which I assume is me, but you will hear about them from the associated teams, such as Nighthawk. Looking forward to their Q4 roadmap per their own tweets praising Ampera and Flexa. So that was the response that answered every single question I had. Bell, what did you actually hear there? Anybody in the audience, what did he actually say? Did he give anything of substance? Anything? And my God, I hope you're watching right now. I hope this dude is there. That would be just wonderful. What did you say, dude? Because I just did I just made it. I took 15 minutes. All right, I mocked up a press release for Power Bottom and the testnet being live. I didn't say anything during the entire thing. Didn't say a word. And I just read your status, and you didn't say a word either. So I'm just kind of wondering, how much gaslighting are you going to do to this community? You understand that you have young, and this is why I take it so personal. I'm going big screen here, Bell, because you guys are sabotaging actual crypto investors, people who may be interested in DeFi, crypto, blockchain technology, and what it does and what it offers. But what you do is you get the people here that are buying this on some kind of central exchange that don't have a crypto wallet, that don't know anything about crypto, and you are gaslighting them into just complete and total losses. You are going to alienate them completely from the DeFi blockchain world because your whole goal is to keep them on the reservation. You typed an entire paragraph, 5 paragraphs, and you didn't say fuck all. You didn't say a word. I've been doing this for a long time, dude. All right, I know what doublespeak is. All right, I know what the fallacy of division is. I know what the rules of propaganda are. I know all of these things because this is what I do. But all you are doing is making sure that these people will never, ever, ever invest in crypto again because you want to keep them in a dying project that you know dick about because you can't possibly look at yourself and say, you know what, I got it wrong. If you guys have been following this channel, I get it wrong all the time. I am the very first to come out and say, I got it wrong. But I'm also the very first to say, don't fucking do what I do. Even if you see me being profitable, don't do what I do. Figure out your own method. Figure it out for yourself. We are just here showing you what we do, and that is all. That's it. But it's jagoffs like this that absolutely decimate people, decimate them. Because they come up, they sound like they know what they're talking about, but they don't know shit. And they simply cannot be the guy to say, I held it from 12 down to .002, and I still think I'm doing the right thing. Those are the kind of people that we're dealing with. That's exactly what you are, sir. You're either being paid by them or you're too shit-ass stupid to realize that you don't know what you don't know. And that seems to be a very, very important missing metric in crypto. Sorry to have to be the one to tell you this. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Bud chiming in with...
Is anybody, I'm sorry, I'll get it back. Is anybody having fun tonight, or am I just thundering away for no reason whatsoever because nobody gives a shit? Is anybody having fun? I don't even understand why we do this show anymore. Carry on, Belle.
All right, so Bud actually chiming in with the best comment. One of the two best comments. All I heard was he is bag holding and underwater and worried.
He is bag holding, underwater, and worried. And yeah, man, that's pretty damn accurate. But again, they cannot admit it to themselves. They simply can't. All right, because that would be meaning that they'd have to change their entire perception. Now, the thing that worries me the most about this, and I'm sorry, it's all the way down, is these are central exchange type of people. Period. That's it. These are not deep DeFi people. This is a DeFi channel. There's a reason that we're not terribly popular. It's not just because I'm such a likable guy. I'm well aware that I'm not. But it's because DeFi is tough. DeFi is scary. DeFi is waking up and seeing $2,800 gone because Harbor Protocol got exploited. That's DeFi. Now, these guys have been central exchange kind of people. They are crypto in name only. Flexa, SpendApp. This is crypto in name only. It's barely crypto. It's barely blockchain. It's barely any of these things. It's a smart contract, guys. That's all it is. It's a smart contract. But now you got Ampera that's going to come out here, and they're building up there. We're going to build this protocol, and it's going to be awesome. But they can't tell you what it is, why it is, what it's doing. They make this very brief kind of nod. Oh, it's letters of credit. Everybody understands what that is. Sure. And you know what? Without you, there would be no DeFi, because how did the DeFi ever come into existence without letters of credit? You guys are going out of your way to invent a solution for a fucking problem that doesn't exist. And all of your academic pedigree is not going to outweigh the strength of my argument. You can bring it, whatever you want. Bring it. But you're fucking wrong. And you're robbing people, and shame on you. Belle, carry on.
Cryptic Sniper 2032. I love the show and your awesome sense of humor. Thanks.
I appreciate that, man. Look, round of applause. Nobody ever... I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carry on, Belle.
Stephen Douglas, Scott is spot on about the ruggers, science farers, and JPEGers that have been making crypto look foolish to any potential conventional finance users and investors.
It's hideous what they're doing here, man. It is absolutely hideous that what they're doing and the fact that they keep doing it and that people keep letting them get away with it. Man, look, this is every day. You've got to understand and wrap your head around this, please. If you're going to move out here into the DeFi, Ampera, that nobody out here is your friend. All right? Everybody is out here to get everybody else's money, period. That's what we're here for. That is... that... Sorry, man. Look, it is. It's cannibalism out here. And you're going to be moving from your safe and secure little central exchange kind of world out here with the Mongols, with the hordes, man. This is Mad Max out here. All right, everybody, walk away. Just walk away from your protocol, and we will spare your lives. That's what you're getting out here, and you don't seem to realize that. That's the terrifying thing, is that you don't seem to realize this. You are going up against people that have been doing this for years, and you're just going to dip your toe in and think you're going to change everything? You're not going to change shit. Everybody is already planning how to wreck you, how to rug you, how to destroy you, because you are in Thunderdome out here. You are up way past your bedtime already, and you've just launched your testnet that we have no fucking idea what it does. Just admit it. Just come out and say, we don't know. We have no idea. We're going to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. We hope we don't lose too much of your money. That is the right thing to say. You know what? At least your community will respect you for it. At least they'll come out and say, okay, yeah, it's kind of neat. I'll entertain this. But You're not doing that. You have an army of mouthpieces, incredibly ill, just completely unequipped mouthpieces that are going to go out here and keep people on the reservation because this is their job. I asked them a very simple fucking question. How does this benefit AMP? How is this monetized? How does this earn? You understand that this is a fucking business, right? These are all businesses. And businesses have multiple revenue streams. Right now, the only revenue stream you have is the people that you can keep buying the fucking dip. That's your revenue stream. Because nobody's using it. Nobody's spending crypto. It is amazing to me that a year ago, it was all about crypto spends. We're going to spend crypto and we're going to change the whole goddamn world. And in that time, you lost 99.9% of your value. And suddenly you just pivot and say, no, it's all about the DeFi. This is what it is. How come you guys aren't talking about the spend app or buying fucking burritos anymore? How come that just suddenly went away? Because you finally realize that there's no profitability in this. Because eventually it is a business. You know that you have to pay for those goddamn servers to stay up that are supporting your smart contract. And you're not even earning enough to support that shit. Why do you think the token continues to dip? Endlessly, with $5 and $6 and $10 million worth of volume on this every 24 hours. But that thing keeps going down. Where are your geniuses right now to explain that? Huh? Where'd they go? Because all you can do is write big-ass long paragraphs of doublespeak and say absolutely fucking nothing. You guys are the worst. You are the worst fucking thing in crypto. Absolutely worst. You should be ashamed of yourself. I should have never even put AMP on the title, Bill. You know this gets me fired up. It sickens me what they're doing to these guys, man. It just absolutely sickens me. Carry on, Bill.
All right. Ari Daniel. Scott, any news on Anchor? One of my faves.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of soda. You guys know I'm old school Anchor on this one, right? This is actually one of my base tokens that I've been up there, that I've been in it just ever since you saw my very first video on that stuff, man. I've never left Anchor. Big fan. I wasn't ready to really delve into it, and I'm not going to do the AMP thing and just do a bunch of double speak and walk away from you guys. If there's still interest in this, I will continue talking about this product. I've been in and out of it. Now, currently, I'm kind of in scalping mode like I would be with anything else. But I have my base level. It's kind of like my ammunition. This is where it is, and I think that's a good metaphor. I have a lot of ammunition because I actually consider bullets more valuable than gold. And I'm not going to change my mind on this because I'm absolutely right on this. Regardless of the state of society, bullets will always have an intrinsic value, whatever they're worth to anybody. All right, but they will always have a value. And the worse society decays, the less valuable gold is, because what are you going to do with it? I know what I can do with the bullets. So there's several projects that I'm in that I'm just very, very deep in, like that. Jackal, Bicana, Anchor, Orchid. These are all good use case products that I'm deeply, deeply involved in. But I will set my threshold on them, saying that I will not have more than $50,000 invested in this, period. That's it. That's what I'll put into it, and not a dollar more. All right? I believe in it for this. And when it gets to that point, it's just like me buying more ammunition that I keep in my house. I can only have so many. So anything I buy, I will pull off the bottom of the pile, and that's what I go and shoot. That's what I go, horse around with. Go out to the range, go out to the property or whatever, and we blow off ammo. I do the same thing with my long-term holdings when they hit the level that I'm comfortable at. So if they happen to go, say I have $50,000 in Anchor. I have more than that, but let's pretend I have $50,000 in Anchor. If for some reason Anchor went up 8% overnight, and I can't explain why it went up 8% overnight, I will sell 8% of my Anchor, period. That's it, gone. I will take it. I'll turn it into cash, time value of money. I understand what it is and why it's important, particularly in this space. And I will put it to work somewhere else because I have exceeded my threshold on this. This is all I'm going to put into it. So when I get that, I see it as a return. That's my residuals. That's my check. So I'll take that. I'll put it into work on something else. Then I'll go back and monitor the project. So after that, if I put it to work somewhere else, I do well on it. Let's pretend Anchor dips 4%. I'm now cleared out to buy 4% more Anchor. That's it. These are my baselines, guys. This is important. All right. These are my very, very baselines. These are my holdings, my solid holdings. All right. This is my foundation. And you don't chip away at the foundation But if the foundation starts to get a little bit too high and it's starting to get out and comfortable and we're expanding farther than we need to, then we got to pull it in. All right, because I am building a pyramid, but that pyramid has to have a solid base. And when the base starts to get out of hand, I will whittle it down myself, put the money to work somewhere else. I understand it sounds long and it sounds deep, but I love my money. So, yeah, Anchor is one of them. Believe it or not, BAT, Basic Attention Token, that's one of my foundation tokens, Anchor, BAT. I have a lot of these, but the foundation tokens are what enabled me to do everything else that I'm doing as far as all my day trading and my little swings and my wilds and my leverage and all that other good stuff. That's what enables me to do it. But you got to pick the right products. They have to be use case products. There has to be a reason for it. I use Brave. I can explain BAT. Bell, please carry on.
That was actually the last comment. For you did get one single rant ranking for yeah, your AMP comments.
Do we still get those?
I'm actually surprised people seem to have forgotten about those, but John S chimed in and gave you an 8 for that.
Oh, fantastic, dude. I can do better than 8, man. I could really lose my shit. So I'll try better next time. But go ahead. If we got nothing else, Belle, you want to wrap it up a few minutes early?
Well, I didn't get to tell you about what gave me a little bit of a giggle yesterday. And
yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Toby, for this one. So, okay, you guys know occasionally you get spammers jumping onto Discord channels, and Jackal is one of those that is having an issue with Ori.
Oh, those fucking guys. Yeah. Go big screen, Bell. It's your show.
Coming in and talking about, the mythical airdrop that's going on. There's no airdrop, guys. Just putting it out there.
There's no airdrop. Yeah.
There is no airdrop. So, Toby, thankfully, you've commented on directly on these posts. Yeah, I've commented on them. Toby took it to a completely different level, and dude, I applaud you here.
Okay.
Seriously. He has started reacting to these posts with letter emojis. The letter, give me an S, give me a C, give me an A, give me an M, give me a hazard sign with an exclamation point in the middle. He is spelling it out for them, and that had me dying when I saw it. So thank you for the laugh, Toby.
That's still going to be my home run ball. Jackal's going to be my home run ball like nobody's ever seen. And my God, I'm going to be completely intolerable because I know how this is going to work out in this one. I'm cool with it. All right. I'm in the right place at the right time, all those other good things. And because of that, that's going to be my home run ball. And when it hits, all the bullshit people have given me about this project, man, I am going to spike. I'm going to be spiking that football like you've never, ever seen. All right, guys, we'll call that the end of it. This is what we do at the end of our day. You can currently see my cash holdings are exactly $2.39. We've been incredibly profitable on the token thus far. I'm indifferent to what it does overnight. If it continues to go up, I'll buy back in tomorrow, but I'm going to protect my gains tonight. This is important. If you're going to swim in these waters, protecting gains, there's nothing more important. In my opinion, in my history as an investor, and I've been investing for 25 plus years. Nothing is more important right now than protecting gains, particularly in the crypto market. So, there you go. You see what you see. We're going to leave these two open. We're going to leave the DVPN open. We're going to leave the fetch open. And when we go live next time, you can see the balances. I'll be back to day trading tomorrow, so hopefully I can have another good day and we can up those balances and just have some fun with it. But these are kind of twofold because I get to Belle picked them. Belle picked the token. She said Sentinel and Fetch. So if they get wrecked, then it's her fault. It's not really my fault because I would have just stuck it into cash. I don't trust anything about this market right now. I certainly don't trust this, and we're looking at Bitcoin now. I certainly have absolutely no trust or zero faith in this. And I'd rather be in a cash position so that when instead of making a $5,000 buy, I can make an $8,000 buy. But Belle called it, so we're gonna let her go, see how it runs. Anyway, guys, had a wonderful time. Thanks you for joining us on a Saturday night. We don't get a lot of action here, but I do appreciate it. Belle, please talk us up, talk us out. Had a wonderful time, guys.
All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we cannot thank you guys enough for joining us this evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Now, we are not going to be on tomorrow. Yeah, even Scott needs a day off. With that being said, we're going to be back on Monday at our normal time of 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, definitely don't hesitate to shoot Scott or myself an email, scott@thepodcast.com or bella@thepodcasts.com, and we'll get those answered for you. Again, we can't thank you enough, guys, and we'll see you on Monday.
We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.